Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft. Today I am very excited because we are going to be headed to the Nether. Not just the Nether, but the top of the Nether. That is right, we are gonna break bedrock. One of the most popular videos on my channel is how to break bedrock. It was the one that really started my channel off. So I have a special place in my heart for breaking bedrock, which we are going to do this episode. I'm very, very, very excited about that. Before we jump into that, I want to give a quick update on my zombie grinder, which we finished last episode, and it's working great. Plenty of zombies up in here, believe me. So many zombies. I'm actually running into an issue of max entity cramming, where we'll get so many zombies that they'll start to die and like kill each other. I also ended up sort of expanding this area, lighting up a whole bunch so we don't have issues with that. So far, this is the loot that we've gotten, and of course, we've gotten the experience. I've also created a little AFK room up in this area so that we're really close to the spawner and that it'll continuously spawning new zombies. Down here, we are too far away. I still feel like the entire situation could get rethought. Maybe not have them die to dropping, but to something else. But we're not there at the moment. We are here to break some bedrock and get to the top of the Nether. So, what do we need to do those things? What items do we need? So, here are the things that we need. We need at least 2 pistons, 1 block of redstone, 1 obsidian, 1 trapdoor, and some TNT. I hope that I have enough TNT to pull this off. This method is a little bit finicky. It doesn't work 100% of the time. I'm hoping that the 9 that I have from clearing out a dungeon is enough to pull it off. If not, I might get stuck on the top of the Nether, which is why I have a backup solution, which is 10 obsidian and flint and steel to get back to the overworld. Also, to get onto the top of the bedrock layer, I'll need a ladder and some ender pearls. If you're one of the fantastic people that watch me that play on the Bedrock Edition of the game, do realize that this method does not work, and also you can't really do anything on the top of the Nether in the Bedrock Edition because the build limit like works really, really well, and you're not able to even build anything on top of that layer. Why am I doing it? Why do I want to do this? Because I want to eventually build some really good farms, and you can do that on the top layer. If you get really high up in the air, then the mob cap will be shifted up to that top layer, and only mobs will spawn above that bedrock layer, which means that I don't have to go through the whole process of lighting up or slabbing or removing blocks for other things to spawn on. So I'll get like perfect 100% spawn rates on top of the Nether, which is really why I want to do it. By the way, we got a fun comment from Amuruni, who says, "Hey Chad, Fish Fox feels lonely. He needs a friend. Fish Fox is doing great over here, catching some fish, as he does." And I agree. One day, here's my hope for Fish Fox, is we can get Fish Fox a friend, and that friend will hopefully be a white fox. That's the hope. I don't know when that episode is going to be, but the hope is to get Fish Fox another fox friend, and that fox will be one of the white Arctic foxes, which I think will be really, really cool. So let's head to the Nether, and once in the Nether, we're going to go up to the top, which I've really already done. I have a ladder somewhere, and by ladder, I mean I just have a pathway. I don't actually have a ladder. This is my portal, and I think if I head this way, I have created a area at 0, 0 that will go directly up this way. I forgot what I did before. Yeah, this is it. So if I just go up this forever, I'll get up to the top. So here we are, and this is the tunnel that I have to get to my Nether fortress. But up here, if we dig up just a bit more, we should be here at the bedrock layer. So what we are looking for is the last layer of the bedrock. You can see that this bedrock has this really weird pattern. Like, it has this, some blocks are lower, but then there's a whole bunch of air in between those blocks, and then the next layer up, there's even more blocks, and the next layer up, there's even more blocks. Well, eventually, you'll get to an area where there's just a single layer, and above that single layer will be the air of the top of the Nether. And you can easily find it by hitting F3, which I'm worried about doing because I don't want people to know the seed of this world. Still trying to keep a secret. But when you're in F3, you can easily see what is the targeted block that you are looking at. And we want that number, I think it's the Y number, to be at 127. And this might be it. Is not it. That is not it. Oh, is this it? That is it. These 2 blocks, these are good to go. So either of these 2 blocks, really. Boop. It's interesting. We have a 2-block space for me to pull this off. Now we're going to grab our ladders. We're going to throw them down, just like so. And we're going to crawl to the top of the ladders. Then at the top, we're going to hold down shift. So we're actually going to get like within a half block of that. And then we're going to just throw our ender pearl, boop, just like this while we keep walking up. There we go. Perfect. So now we are inside of the bedrock. And as I do this, whoop, we are on the outside of the bedrock layer. Now, I have not moved at all from where I popped through. So this block should be the block that I popped through. And that one is the one that we are going to break. Now, I need to put down the redstone block that I brought with me. But that needs to be on a specific side of the piston. So when I hit F3, I'm going to be looking for my Y coordinate. That's the last one. Remember, there's 3 numbers. It's X, Y, and Z. So actually, I'm going to be looking at my Z coordinate. If my Z coordinate of my player, happens to be negative, then I need to face towards the negative Z whenever you see that in your F3 menu, negative Z. But if it happens to be positive, then I need to face towards that positive as well. Cool. We happen to be facing towards the correct direction so that they match. So if I happen to be positive Z, I'm facing towards positive Z. If I happen to be standing in negative Z, then I'm facing towards negative Z. Now I just placed down that piece of redstone. Now I need to grab some obsidian and throw that on the other edge. And then I'm going to put my trapdoor down, and that can be on either side. That doesn't matter. So what's going to be happening here is I'm going to be putting down TNT, then as fast as I can, closing this trapdoor so that I am underneath, and I'm going to put down my piston on this corner of the block facing down. And it's going to take up the space that piston is in. But I'm going to kind of practice it over here. Whenever I put down this piston, it needs to be facing downwards. And that's kind of a hard trick to get. That's why this trapdoor is here. Because sometimes when you click it, it'll be facing towards you. You don't want that. You want it to be facing downwards. So we got to get really close and then click it like that so it faces down. And that is the trick. So I'm going to place it, close this door, and then just continuously click on this block, and hopefully, if all goes according to plan, we'll hear a click, and then the glitch will happen, and we'll be able to get through that bedrock. And once again, I only have 9 tries at this, so here we go. And it's a little finicky, so it may or may not work. Did not work. Did not work. So we'll put that back down. Put down our redstone. Throw the trapdoor on there. Open that up. And did not work. Although that's weird that it looks like that. But anyway, that did not work either. Okay, I'm starting to get nervous here that we don't have... let me in. Didn't work, I didn't think, because I didn't do a very good job of that one. Oh no, it's not working! Please work, please work. Dang. Like I said, it is an inconsistent way to do it, but I have had it work before. Maybe I should get rid of this. Oh, I think I should get rid of this shield in my inventory. Maybe that's throwing everything off. Almost out of TNT, which is going to be a big bummer because I don't have a good source of TNT. I'm getting so nervous. Okay. We have the second to last try. Come on. What's funny is it worked so easily when I was trying to do this earlier. And of course, I did it in creative. And of course now, it didn't work. Okay, well, that is a big bummer. because I am out of TNT. That is why we brought the extra bit of obsidian here so we can get back into the overworld and we are not trapped here. Okay, perfect. Boop. There we go. Goodbye, crummy bedrock breaker. It's not working for me right now. It's so frustrating. Whoa, where did I come back in at? Oh my gosh, look. Whoa. We have fish fox friends. Oh, I think this is really close. Yeah, there we go. There's my house. Okay, that is a weird portal location. That is a super weird portal location, but there we go. And that is my base over there. Oh, creepers. I need your TNT. I need some TNTs. Oh, we need some gunpowder. I may stay up this night to get more gunpowder. Yeah, here, creepers. Give me your gunpowder. I think I just remember where all my gunpowder went. Is it inside of here? Oh my god, 41. Holy moly. Okay, let's leave like 3 in there because gunpowder's good. So somehow in all of my chests and then attacking the creepers at night, I have exactly a stack of gunpowder, which seems super suspicious. But anyway, we are going to make up the TNT. We don't quite have enough because of just how you use 5 TNT, 5 gunpowder and 4 sand. But there we go. We have 12 more shots at pulling off this technique, which I swear will work. I'm just going to see if this portal links. It's so fun. It's such a weird location. Oh my god, it's so weird. Okay, into the portal, see if it links to the top of the, ooh, it does. That's kind of nice. Okay, so let's try again. I'm kind of nervous that this isn't gonna work either. It worked. I could tell because I heard the from the piston, and if we break this, there we go. We have a hole in the bedrock layer. This is fantastic. So now that we have this, we can build all sorts of things up here, like I mentioned, farms, but also if we head in a direction, we should see like lots of, there's things that grow on top of the nether roof. Interesting, I'm in the Crimson Forest. I swear that more stuff spawned up here, but we got some mushrooms, some brown mushrooms, which is nice because these can be used for making the what I like to call corrupted eyes, spider eyes, but they're just they're not. They're just the fermented spider eye. Our portal looks like home. So either I can go through this portal to get to the overworld, or let me take the new bedrock hole. It's so nice. It's so nice to have a way to get to the top. And then we have our normal, somewhere around here. There we go. This is the way back down. So we now have a way to get to the bedrock ceiling. We just broke bedrock using this technique that's been in since 1.14. That was when I recorded a video about it, in fact, 1.14. And I do want to do one more thing before we close out this episode. And that is a comment from Alex Simulus, which is you should put a colored glass above the beacon so it looks cool and different color instead of generic white. And we put this big old beacon in here a few episodes ago, and I totally agree. I think it would be fun to add a color to it. So first I need to make up some glass. I already have some glass. Okay, we don't need any more glass than just 8. So let's do that. And then also I need some type of dye, and I know that I wanted to make it red. So we will use this poppy to make red dye, cover that in some glass, and then bam, we have some red glass. And if we just throw this thing on top of, we already have some glass. We can either throw it on top, but I think we're gonna remove this, boop, and then put that down, and then bam, we got our red beacon, which looks super duper cool. I feel like I'm looking in the sun like, ah, my eyes. There we go. So we broke bedrock. We are on top of the bedrock layer, which I feel like harkens back so much to the beginning of this channel with the how to break bedrock video. So I'm kind of happy that it's all contained in one episode. Thanks so much for watching this episode of OMG Craft. I hope you found it useful. Sorry for those of you who are on the Bedrock Edition who cannot use this technique. We are here in survival, a survival single-player world. So if you like what you just saw, maybe you saw this video from search, I don't know. Make sure you subscribe for future videos, tips, tricks, tutorials, and spotlights here on OMG Craft. Thank you so much to those of you who are members of the channel. You guys are awesome. You guys support me directly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you want to get some merch, check out helloomg.com. Helloomg.com for merchandise. We'll see you on another episode of How to Minecraft. Bye!